Hello everyone and welcome back to another week of Roommates. So I think we should have the Valentine's Day event sometime this week.
Ooh.
Let's see. Let's skip all this business. And, oh no, this isn't it just yet. I think I'm supposed to study for Professor Task's class with Anne. Everyone's caught up in their own studies tonight though, so it should be pretty easy to get some work done. I know passing this class is really important to Anne, well go figure. I just don't know how well I'm gonna be able to do at keeping up with her. I have to play the event. I have to make some effort to try. I stretch a bit as I head down the hall to Anne's door. Luckily the door is already open. Oh yeah, we haven't really seen her room much this year.
No.
Hey Anne, do you want to get started? Do you like all the stuffed animals?
I like the penguin.
The penguin's cute. You don't care for the bears though?
The one with the hat is cute.
Alright. Oh wait, what happened? I was too busy looking at the stuff. Alright, you go on ahead.
Oh yeah, hey Max. Let's go downstairs. We can use the study nook.
Wait, you know what's really weird? That one part of the bookshelf where, you know what, I'll highlight it for you.
Yes,
you can't
I
see
see
it, but
it.
with the
I see
triangular,
it. Yes.
the books are going down.
Yes.
Kind of weird.
She should have put her bears there and used the other space for the books.
Sounds good. Together we head over to the study nook and settle into hit the books. Anne is doing well, and we really hit a groove studying for a while. Studying is always nicer with a pretty lady around, isn't that the truth? I'm almost surprised I'm keeping up. Just as I feel that we're heading into a particularly nasty bit of the chapter, Anne's book snaps shut. What happened? What's up?
I have to ask Max, have you gone to the professor yet to take his deal?
Think we would strike a deal with the devil? No. No, I haven't gone yet. Max, why would you say yet?
Oh.
That's not what you should have said.
Well, why? I know you're not really interested in studying. This seems like your kind of thing.
Yeah, it does. You know what, while I'm looking at this, what is that painting to the left as well?
It's
looks
a
like
lady.
Looks like a woman that's like made up of fire as her body. Interesting. I don't know. Well, I guess we haven't really thought about it.
True.
We haven't given any thought to it. Honestly, it's just never really crossed my mind. I mean, that's not how you're supposed to get through college, right? The professors aren't supposed to let you cheat. It's ridiculous.
That's the right attitude, Max. I knew you had a good student in you.
Yeah.
I knew you had a good student in you? That sounds a little weird.
That could be interpreted a different way. So, should we get back to work?
Yeah, sounds good.
We study for a while longer with no more talking about the professor's tactics. Finally, we've tackled the latest chapters and a couple of others beside. We both stand, stretch, and start putting our books up. I hear a rustling in the kitchen. I notice Dominic coming out with a soda in one hand and a book in the other. I didn't even notice him come down. Don't mind me. Carry on. Alright, Dominic. He walks over to the couch and sits down opening his book.
Alright, I think that's gonna do it for me.
Okay, I'll clean up down here.
Thanks.
Anne walks back upstairs while I pick up the area around where we were studying. Once it's all clean, I go sit next to Dominic on the couch just to relax. I overheard you talking earlier. Oh. Yep. Plus 5 points with Dominic as well.
For having a good student in us?
I guess so. I'm actually a little bit proud of you. Don't go telling anybody. Oh, I'm gonna spread it from the mountaintops. It's gonna be the first chapter of my tell-all book. Sex, drugs, and Dominic's approval. How it made me the man I am today. Ugh, just leave me out of the credits page, jackass. Nope. Full glossy picture. I'm even gonna take a big lipstick kiss mark on it. Wait, how did you know about this whole betrayal thing? No, a couple of other people from your class are in on it. They've got my physics class. Task does this thing every couple of years. One of my friends when I was an undergrad went through it. Did he get betrayed? He did the betraying, actually. He had a really hard course load at the time. It made his life much easier. Of course, he made a lifelong enemy as well.
Oh.
That's the kind of thing that, like, happens to comic book villains. And then the guy bought some mega corporation and did some top secret experiments, became like the Green Goblin or whatever. And that's how that happened. Something to think about, eh? I nod slowly, mulling that one over in my head. This could end up being very, very dangerous. I think the first time we played that we actually chose the different option, the opposite that we picked just now. And that didn't go over well. Even though
Oh.
it didn't seem to me like that really said a lot with the choice.
No.
I don't know. This is like one of those choices where I feel like it's a bit misleading with the way it's worded.
There are a few like that in
It happens in so many
visual
games,
novels.
doesn't it, though? Glad I went shopping after all. Valentine's Day is here. Now I guess it's just a matter of figuring out if I want to make a big deal out of it. It's a pretty nice day out, actually. Are you doing all right there?
Yes.
We have a frog that's currently singing right now.
I don't know if
I'm
they
not-
can hear him.
Usually I can do a good job of like editing out background noise in videos, so I don't know. If you can hear it, let me know. But yeah, he's being quite loud right now. It's funny.
Bertram's singing.
It's only when we're like talking too.
Yeah,
It's funny.
we were not talking for a while. He was totally silent, and then we started talking, and now he's like,
What are you gonna do? Anyway, on with the game. It's a pretty nice day out actually. The weather really cleared up. Made for a nice walk back to the dorm while I figure these things out. As I enter Latin House, I can hear all kinds of noises. Sounds like everyone's home at least.
Does he hear the frog?
I head up to my room for a moment while I decide what I want to do. What do I want to do? Is it Valentine's Day? Is that what we're doing? I suppose there's no point in
guess
waiting around.
so.
Of course we're gonna do this. No time like the present after all. Wow, we have really nice weather for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It's funny because it was like really cold out for September or whatever, or November.
Mhm.
And now it's really warm out for Valentine's Day. Where the hell are we supposed to be living at? The only question is who should I try to find? Well, who do you think, Max? Come on.
Dominic.
We're finding Isabella. I actually tried that once as like an experiment to see what happened. He just gets really pissed off.
Oh.
He can't handle a joke. I knock on Isabella's door, but there's no answer. Rakesh is using the TV, so I head into the kitchen. Luckily, here she is. She's got a small pot of chili cooking on the stove, but it looks up at me as I come in.
Hey, a hottie. How are you on this fine day of love?
This day of love. I don't know. It's been a little bland so far. I'm just looking for something to spice it up. What better than a sexy chica? Come on, man.
Ha! Well, this chili is all mine, so I'm afraid you're gonna have to look elsewhere.
Oh, come on, sexy. It's a cold February. I'm just looking for something hot.
I'll bet, stud. I think there's stuff for hot chocolate over the fridge.
Yeah. So what is this crap? Chili on Valentine's Day? Haven't you got a slab of meat with a leather jacket to take you nice places? Oh, come on, Max.
We've both got midterms this week, so we've got a date for this weekend. And don't make fun of my chili con carne. It is delicious. Just don't tell Sally about it. So what's actually going on? Are you just here for your weekly teasing?
Well, it's not much, but I picked this up for you. They had this and I thought it would look good on you.
Oh, apparently you have got some very good taste. Well, don't
Well,
you
I'm glad
worry,
you liked it.
sexy. I'll make sure you get to see just how good it looks on me.
Really now?
Not tonight, but don't worry. You'll like it.
Is that a promise? She gives me a deeply naughty smile as she examines the lingerie happily.
Why would you give
Whoa.
someone with a boyfriend
90
lingerie?
points
It's
now,
so
plus 10.
inappropriate.
Come on, we all do that every now and then, once in a while.
What?
There's no harm in it. Spread the lingerie around like love over the mountains and flower tops of the country.
What?
I don't know what I'm going on about.
Well, somebody's definitely been trying to get on my good side.
I may have been a bit too subtle about finding you breathtakingly sexy. Not sure if you picked up on it yet.
Huh. It's true, hot stuff, that you have many talents. Subtlety is not among them.
Seriously though, I think I've made it pretty abundantly clear that I like being around you, Isabella.
Yeah.
How would anyone have not picked up on that? You would have to be as dense as a diamond or something. I think you and I both know that the only thing that's kept us from finding out what's here is that mountain of dumb you call a boyfriend.
Mountain of
Mountain
Dove.
of dumb, wow.
And unfortunately for you, I'm still calling him a boyfriend.
He looks so rosy-cheeked or lower eyes right now. What is that? Isabella turns down the heat on the burner and turns to give me her full attention. Oh.
But I hear what you're saying, Max, and you're not wrong.
Well, okay then. She places a hand gently on my collarbone, tracing a path down my chest and over my abs. Those rock-hard abs.
There's something here, we both know it. But I'm the type of woman who likes to be chased, Max.
What? This is so bizarre.
Yeah.
I like being chased, but I'm only devoted to one person, but I don't really like that person. I'm just going out with them for the hell of it for now, but we'll flirt all along. I don't get her. She is so odd. I have to say it. She steps in close to me, her arms delicately but forcefully keep my hands at my own sides as she presses against me, looking up at me from mere inches away.
And believe me, when I let myself get caught, it will be very, very worth the effort.
All right. She steps back away from me, going back to her pot on the stove.
Don't worry, Chad won't find out about those gifts, but they will definitely keep you in my thoughts.
Alrighty then. I guess I should leave you to your meal now. Take it easy, babe. We'll talk later, okay?
Definitely. What?
Well, I'm glad that's over with.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a very odd relationship between the three of them. I don't even know what's going on. Okay. Just another day of crappy homework assignments. We'll get to that later. So you just have to... Oh, this is you. I'm sorry.
So you just have to show your work here, see? Don't forget to use these variables down here.
Didn't we already have one lesson with Anne this week?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I think I get it. Thanks, Anne. Sorry to call you in for this sort of crap.
Oh, don't worry about it, Max. Always happy to help.
Something outside catches her attention. Squirrel.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
Is it a squirrel? That'd be hilarious. I turn my head in the direction of the window to see. Oh. Down in the driveway, I see Sally and Memphis walking off down the road. Oh, Anne, you really are obsessed with shipping these two, I guess. Like, really take the time to think, oh, look at that! Anyway, Anne's clearly rooting for them, but just smiles at me as she leaves me alone with my assignment.
The squirrel had already run away. She actually was the squirrel, and by the time you looked, you just...
Thanks, Anne. I guess I can't go chasing after them just yet, much as I'd like to ditch all this stupid homework. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Study, 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 hop, 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 just like the squirrel that ran away. So, yeah, I mean... Obviously, I was interested in getting into this raft with Isabella and see what that's all about, but it's just really, really weird.
Because it's kind of like the same thing that we were doing before. And I was like, oh, well, maybe she'll like leave him sooner, but she doesn't.
It just keeps on going on and on.
It's
and being awkward. All right, so we just kind of discussed this one back and forth a bit, but I think we're going to end it here, even though it's short. We could go on a bit, but we're kind of running low on time. And if this ends up being a long week, that too. If it ends up being a long week, it's going to be a pain in the butt. So this one's going to be short. But in the next one, we'll keep moving along. And I do think maybe as the game goes along, there are less events, so maybe we'll do 2 weeks per episode. I'll have to see how it goes. But anyway, that's it for this one. So, take care, guys. We'll see you next time.
In lucky week 13.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
This is where things go wrong.